It was just before Halloween, but bad luck came early for the Blair Oaks Falcons in the last regular season game at Southern Boone. First, All-State running back Ayden Luckett was carted off the field with a broken ankle. Then, All-Stater number 2, Brady Dapkus, was helped off to the sidelines with another broken ankle. And finally, word came from the locker room at halftime that All-Stater number 3, quarterback Tyler Bax, was lost for the game with a concussion. But the Falcon machine hardly slowed down, with running backs Carson Verslues and Toby Edler stepping in to fill big shoes. And the aerial attack continued with sophomore quarterback Vander Halford at the controls. On second down, 3 receivers out wide to the right side as Halford wants to throw again. Another slant pattern. Touchdown, Falcons! And that's Engelbrecht. And he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
From 15 yards out for his 4th touchdown catch of the night.
And when the Falcons were through, they had won another conference championship, strolling past Southern Boone 42-0. It's been 2 weeks, but the emotions are still raw, the memories too fresh, and here are the Eagles front and center again. This is the game the Falcons and their faithful fans have been wanting since they left Ashland late last month. The time of reckoning has come. Ayden Luckett and Brady Dapkus will be on the sidelines tonight, but Tyler Bax is back, and he'll have his trusty receivers in line with him. Ready to go also will be the Falcons' defensive line, which Southern Boone hasn't blocked yet. It's time for the Falcons and their faithful to rise up, and their leader sounds the call.
Turn it loose, and I mean turn it loose. I got a little grit in my teeth. We're going to turn it loose because this is the time of year you don't hold nothing back, pin your ears back, and flip and let's go.
I'm Dick Aldrich with Ed Kniest, and we're live at the Falcon Athletic Complex for tonight's district semifinal game between the Blair Oaks Falcons and the Southern Boone Eagles. We'll have our pregame interview with Falcons head coach Ted LePage after this timeout and the Tobin's Towing Blair Oaks Falcons Game of the Week. Let's go from MidMoSportsOnline.com. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dick Aldrich along with Ed Kniest. It is the Blair Oaks Falcons. The record is 8-1. They came into the postseason as the number 1 ranked team in Class 3 in the state of Missouri. Southern Boone comes in at 6-4. The ball game between these two teams earlier in the regular season finale, of course, the Blair Oaks Falcons won it by the score of a 42-0. We have the coin toss, and we are ready to go. Ed, tell me what's going on.
Okay, well, I have to describe it because folks can't see it. So Falcons won the toss. They elected to defer to the second half, so they'll start on defense. They'll be kicking off. They will be going in this first quarter from left to right. The Southern Boone Eagles, they are already deployed. Falcons are getting set up. They put the ball down. Laughlin's putting the ball down on the tee. And he goes back. He's waiting for the word from the official. And as we get the opening whistle, here's the kick. And with the call of the game, the voice of the Falcons, Dick Aldrich.
And this kind of collision kickoff is underway, and that game is underway here in the state playoffs. And running it back was Braden Jackson, the junior. He's a very good kick returner. We saw that the other night in Ashland, as Braden Jackson will bring it out to the 29-yard line with a great arm, has a lot of talented receivers around him. And the only problem was last time we played against these guys, Southern Boone only ran the ball for 26 yards. So they want to get out and throw the football as much as they can.
Yep, and they've got the weapons to do it.
Move man in motion, back from right to left, a double reverse. And now a pass off of that, and getting ready to throw the ball down the field is Pfeiffer, throws it high, and it's going to be picked off. Let's see, Shay Linhardt picked it off at the 40-yard line. Was he in bounds? Nope, they say he was out of bounds.
It was very close. Wasn't a bad throw. He just he was getting some pressure, so he threw it and it kind of drifted out of bounds.
On second down, Shearer with a man to his right out of the shotgun. Shearer back to pass, throws it down the middle. It's going to be almost intercepted by the Falcons. There was no receiver out there, only the safety, and it went right through the hands of Warren Davis at the 43-yard line.
The Falcons ended up with like 3 official sacks, but he was under pressure all night, and when he tried to just run the ball, he really didn't get anything.
So on third down and 15, Shearer takes the snap. It's a high snap, and here comes the blitz, and here's a middle screen, and the man is hit and tied up and knocked down. Hank Lueckenotte drops the receiver right in the middle of the field. Tyler Bax, and the Falcons sniffed out to the middle screen, and Hank Lueckenotte stays home, drops Hunolt after a 4-yard gain.
On the punts.
And Shearer is not punting this time. It's a high, wobbly kick that's fielded. A fair catch called for by Sam Closser at the 47 of Blair Oaks. Usually Dacus does that for Southern Boone. Falcons will take over first down and 10 right in the middle of the field as they go from left to right here in the first quarter of play at the 47-yard line. Tyler Bax, the quarterback. Moves Verslues into the backfield with him, and he hands off to Verslues, and he gets spun around and thrown down after a very short game. And right in the middle of that line, Ayden Young, the senior, making the tackle for Southern Boone. And on second down, they hand off. Coming around the right side on the end around, it is Halford, and he's going to be very close to the first down as he's shoved out of bounds as he goes from, he's put out of bounds at the 45.
I think it was Engelbrecht.
No, Halford is number 4, right?
Yeah, but that was number 1 to carry the ball.
So it's Engelbrecht. So
Halford was out there blocking. Halford was on the near side on that last play. That's okay.
So give him a gain of 8. And there goes Bax around the left side, and down the field he goes, down the left sidelines, and he's inside the 25, down to the 21-yard line. And a 23-yard carry by Tyler Bax for the first down. And on first down, they hand off up the middle, and Bax kept it around the left end, and he is breaking tackles and leaping over tacklers, and gets inside the 10 down to the 6-yard line.
That's another first down. First and goal for the Falcons from the Southern Boone 6.
15 yards by Bax in the carry. Looks like that's going to be Toby Edler now. Much bigger back at 6'1", 185 pounds.
Yeah, I think we'll see kind of a trio of backs tonight.
Oh, they're in the I formation. Toby Edler goes into the end zone for the touchdown, Falcons. Toby Edler in from 6 yards out, straight up the middle as the Falcons lined up in the I formation. Verslues was the fullback, and Verslues made a great block, and Edler was not touched as he went into the end zone. And the Falcons are on the scoreboard. The 9:47 mark of the first quarter. It's Blair Oaks 6 and Southern Boone nothing.
Yeah, Edler took that, and he was just boom. He wasn't messing around, going straight up the middle, and he was in the end zone before anybody realized it.
Long snap count, ball is back, and the kick is up, and it is good. Nolan Laughlin adds the extra point as usual. 9:47 to go in the first quarter. It is Blair Oaks 7 and Southern Boone nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. Brought to you by Tobin's Towing. And on first down, they run an inside reverse coming around the near side, and the man, it's Hudson Talley. He's pulled down after a short game. They strung that play out across the field. Tally never did cut up field until very late, and Shay Linhardt from the near corner was able to cut Tally down as he came all the way across the field from left to right, from right to left. And as we have said in the pregame, this is the 4th time these teams have played in the last 2 years, and now Shear tried to run the quarterback draw, and he was flattened. He got to the 34-yard line, which is a loss of 2 yards, and he was pushed back as Carson Luebbering leading the tackles along with Dylan Kliegel.
He went for the quarterback draw, but Shear ended up.
Continuing coverage of high school football. Because of Misha rules, this is the way we have to do this ball game tonight, but we're getting it for free.
Yeah.
So there's that. 5 wide, and they move Verslues into the backfield. And here comes Carson Verslues up the field, over right tackle, outside the numbers to the 30 and to the 34-yard line. Give him a gain of 7 yards and bring up a second down and 3 now. Carson, just a sophomore, 5'10", 165 pounds. Of course, got the start in the victory over at California several weeks ago. Swing pass left side goes to Halford, and Halford's got, it is Brenden Rackers, and Rackers has got the first down across the 35 out to the 37-yard line.
Brenden Rackers has been a pleasant surprise this year. He's been very good down inside the red zone, as he always seems to be able to find that open spot in the seam and sits down and gets the pass.
Here goes Bax running up the field, puts his head down, and he gets inside the 50 down to the 49 to the 48-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 49. As Bax rolled out to his right, there was nobody home, nobody open down the field. Only 3 men rushing, so he took off up the field.
Bax was able to get about 7 yards before anybody got near him.
And here he goes, carrying the ball straight up the middle. Breaking tackles, carrying tacklers inside the 30, down to the 25. Tyler Bax was the recipient of a dirty play against this team the last time,
and he was pretty upset that he had to sit out that second half.
And on first down, they hand it to Verslues around the left side. Great blocking out in front. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. Touchdown, Falcons! Carson Verslues. Student body left. In from 26 yards out.
You could have ran that in, Dick.
My goodness. One of the receivers on the outside, I think it was Engelbrecht, took his man to the track. It was a thing of beauty. The Falcons lead it 13-0. 6:15 to go in the first. Laughlin on to kick the extra point, snap back, ball down. The kick is up, it's high, it's long, and it is good. 6:15 to go in the first quarter. It's Blair Oaks 14, Southern Boone nothing. MidMoSportsOnline.com. You're listening to coverage of the Class 3 District 4 semifinals from Wardsville. And it's brought to you by Tobin's Towing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. And that's number 21, and that is Travis Hunolt. As the snap comes back, they pitch it wide left to Hunolt. Hunolt cuts it up, doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Hit a green wall at about the 28-yard line. Zane West leading the tacklers there, also along with Shay Linhardt.
The Falcons want to come out and dominate.
We'll take a look here at this formation. Falcons had 3 down linemen, but looming in the linebacking core is Bryson Varner. And here he comes. And Shearer gets whacked up as Bryson Varner back at the 19-yard line. A jailbreak. An absolute jailbreak. Southern Boone whiffed on 5 players.
Somebody cue up a little Thin Lizzy. We got ourselves a jailbreak.
Oh my goodness.
It was
I thought Mason Shearer may not make it through the last game we played against these guys. I don't know. Not tonight. He lost 10 yards on the play. It's 3rd down and forever. 3rd down and 21. 5 wide in the formation. 3 to the right as Shearer looks to the right and throws, and he gets it to Piper, who gets hammered as he shoots the ball at the 24-yard line. Sam Closser nearly cut him in half as he caught it at the 24. No surprise, the Falcons are a little fired up tonight.
Yep. The last meeting 2 weeks ago, they won it 42-0, but
3 receivers wide left, 2 to the right on 3rd and long as Bax pump and go, looking to the left now, runs out to his right. Now throws the ball down the field, has a man coming across the field to the 20. It's Halford to the 10, to the 5, touchdown! Falcons! Vander Halford coming across the field, scores from 42 yards out. And as expected, it's an old-fashioned stomping, folks. 3:34 to go in the first quarter. Falcons lead at 20-0, and this could get real ugly. And we wouldn't mind it a bit. Vander Halford coming all the way across the field. He lined up in the wing to the left side. And Bax had all kinds of time rolling out to his right. And the defensive back came up, so Bax threw it to Halford, and Halford skirted down the sidelines into the end zone. 3:34 to go, first quarter. Blair Oaks 21, Southern Boone nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. The Falcons continue their lead here. Of course, MidMoSports Online. Shearer with Chouinard to his left. 4 wide receivers, high snap. Shearer running out to his left. He's wrapped up, but he just throws the ball out of bounds as he's being pulled down. This has got to be intentional grounding.
I don't see any flags yet.
No flags as Varner. And there comes the flag finally. Jim Shearer got about 3 steps to his left, and Varner is right there.
If the offensive line can't
find... now they wave off the penalty.
If they can't, I was going to say, if the offensive line can't find Bryson Varner, he will find...
Eagles have the ball.
And on first down from the 41 on the far hash mark, they move a man in motion from left to right, and they hand it off, and the man is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He is cut off his feet over there by Jace Chouinard.
Looks like Jace Wren, number 4.
Jace Wren with his first carry of the night. And they will mark him right back at the line of scrimmage.
If Southern Boone were to come back and win, they'd be on the road next week.
Here's the throw, Bax quickly to the left sidelines, has a man, and it's going to be a first down. Being pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. And over there on the catch was number 5, and that's Brenden Rackers. Rackers with an 11-yard completion. So third down and 3, Bax runs it to the left, cuts it up, got the first down, inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line.
Tyler Bax.
Gain of 12 yards and a first down for Tyler Bax.
The Falcons really aren't doing offensively. They're not doing anything too tricky. It's basically line up and hand the ball off, and or a keeper will buy backs if they're going to run it, or else fake it and roll out and pass.
Bax rolling to his right on first down. Sets throws. He has a man on the hash marks. Vander Halford caught a high outside fastball at the 22-yard line and is dropped there. But what a catch that was by Vander Halford.
So this will undoubtedly be the last play of the first quarter.
And they start the clock, and they will do it.
Actually, won't be.
So the Falcons, as expected, running roughshod over the Southern Boone Eagles tonight by the score of 21-0 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll switch ends of the field and continue the drive for the Falcons here tonight. Second down and 5 now. As the Falcons set up after a penalty. And Bax on play action, goes back to pass, all day to throw, into the end zone, and wide open, touchdown, Falcons, Vander Halford. 20 yards in the clear. I mean, how can you lose him that badly, but they did.
He almost ran out of the back of the end zone before he caught it.
18 yards on the throw and catch. Snap is back, the ball is down, the kick is up, it's high, it's long, and it is good. 11:49 to go in the second quarter. Blair Oaks 28, Southern Boone nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. You are watching coverage of the Class 3 District 4 District Semifinals. Brought to you by Tobin's Towing and our other fine sponsors on MidMoSports Online. Shearer out of the shotgun, looks it over. Goes back to pass, sets. Now he's going to try to step up in the pocket, and he's being pulled down from behind at the 32-yard line. Loss of 2 or 3 on the play. And let's see who was leading the tacklers there. It looks like that was, guess who, Bryson Varner. And a loss of 3 yards on the play on the sack. So this is a third down and 1 now. I formation in the backfield. They turn and they hand it off. And there goes Edler. Edler is inside the 20 to the 15 and down to the 11-yard line. Toby Edler running like a man possessed with both hands on the ball. Gets it inside the 15-yard line down to the 11. Give him a gain of 17 yards. The first down.
for the
Well,
Eagles.
Toby's running now. It looks like he was watching
Falcons
some
have the ball first and 10.
Earl Campbell highlights over the weekend.
I formation for Verslues, the fullback. Edler gets it on the give up the middle. He's inside the 10 and pulled down at the 5-yard line. Give him a gain of 6 yards. And the Falcons continue their march down the field. Once again, the I formation. First down or second down from the 5-yard line. They turn, they hand to Edler. Edler picks his way through the line, dives for the goal line. He's going to be just short, but I think he's got the first down inside the 1. As Toby Edler goes for 4 yards there.
Toby Edler with the carry for Blair Oaks.
So it is now third down. They say he's just short of the first down. Boy, he got a terrible spot.
Yeah.
Awful spot outside the 1-yard line. I formation to the backfield, third down and 1. As they turn and they hand off, and Verslues pushing the pile into the end zone for the touchdown, Falcons. Carson Verslues disappeared into the pile, but the green wave rolled through and pushed Southern Boone into the end zone. And with 7:51 to go in the second quarter, it's the Falcons 34 and Southern Boone nothing. Verslues in from a yard out. 6 carries, 49 yards now for Carson Verslues. Falcons so far doing everything they have to do to move on in the state tournament playoffs. Snap back ball down, the kick is up, it's high, it's long, and it is good. 7:51 to go in the second quarter. Blair Oaks 35 and Southern Boone nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. You are watching coverage of Blair Oaks Falcons football brought to you by Tobin's Towing. And some other of our fine sponsors here tonight. Shear looks back to the sidelines. Now walks up, says something to the offensive line. 2 receivers wide left, which is the short side of the field. Shear takes the snap, goes back to pass, airs it out down the far sidelines. The pass is intercepted by Shay Linhardt. What a play that was. Shay Linhardt out at the 49-yard line. He was one-on-one with Piper, the receiver, and Linhardt went up and just wrestled it out of his hands in midair and came down with it, and they'll mark it at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, he has.
First down, they hand out to Verslues on the sweeper on the left side. Gets a block to the 40, 35, 30, 25. Next man to the ground at the 25-yard line, and he's not getting up. Verslues got to the sidelines. A man tried to take a run at him, and Verslues dropped him with a right hook for the Falcons from the 23-yard line of Southern Boone as the Falcons go from right to left. Ball on the near hash mark. Backs in an empty backfield. 3 receivers in a bunch to the right. Now they hand off. No. Yes, it is. And a fake sweep to Engelbrecht. And Engelbrecht's in the clear to the 10. And he dives for the end zone. Let's see where they'll mark him out of bounds. They mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, he hit that corner and he went out at the 9, but he dove and he made it in the end zone. He had stepped out.
And it's kind of surprising. Verslues 165 is the fullback, but he's got a little bit of manic energy. And there's a second handoff goes to Edler. Edler driving for the end zone and gets thrown back. Got to about the 1 before he was thrown back. Give him a gain of 4 yards on the play.
Toby Edler on the run.
6 carries, 41 yards for Edler. Mostly this short yardage work.
This will be the 5th play of the drive. 6:23 clock continues to run here.
For Blair Oaks.
Falcons up 35-0, looking to score more.
Looks like they got it marked on the 2.
They hand off to Edler out of the I formation. Edler goes for the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! Toby Edler, the junior, in over left guard and tackle, and the Falcons tack on some more. Edler in from 2 yards out, and the Falcons lead it by the score of 41-0.
That is Toby Edler's second touchdown of the night in the end zone.
There's the snap. The snap is back. The ball is down. The kick is up. It's high. It's long by Laughlin, and it's good. 6:09 to go in the second quarter. It's Blair Oaks 42, Southern Boone nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. And this game being brought to you by Tobin's Towing. Also brought to you by the law offices of Dotson and Waters. As he comes to the ball, it is high, and it is long, it is end over end, and it's being taken by Tally back at the 2. Comes over to the left sidelines, to the 15, to the 20, and is bounced out of bounds as he comes across the 20 to about the 24-yard line. And a couple of young men sprinting across the field, exchanging high fives. 59, Brock Sutoff, and number 20, Jaxon Weider. And retreats now back to the shotgun position. Shear's going to keep on the quarterback draw, and
he's not going to
get into the line of scrimmage. And once again, leading the tacklers, Bryson Varner.
We got an update from St. Charles. St. Charles West Warriors are hosting Hallsville, and that is a 14.
Second down and 12. Shear running out to his right. A little inside pitch, and it is brought down out at the 25-yard line. A gain of about 3 yards on the play. They tried the little inside pitch on the rollout to Tally, and Tally 4th and 7. Shear has a man out to his right. It's Hunalt. Trips receivers tight to the right, and they move Hunalt now out in motion to the right side as Shear goes back to pass on 4th and long. Throws the ball underneath. The pass is caught by Wren. He's short of the first down. Put down by Sam Closser out across the 45 at the 46-yard line. That is going to be well short of the first down, and the Falcons will take over on downs. The officials are looking it over, but this is a good yard and a half short, and it is a first down for the Blair Oaks Falcons. Ball in the near hash mark as the Falcons go from right to left here in the second quarter. Backs back to pass, sets, has time, now runs out of it, runs up the middle, now throws the ball deep down the middle of the field. He's got Engelbrecht to the 15, Engelbrecht to the man to beat, gets to the outside to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Falcons, touchdown.
47 yards.
47 yards. Jaxon Engelbrecht caught that ball about the 20-yard line. He had one man to beat.
With
a
a 47-yard touchdown reception for Blair Oaks.
Tariq Blue put him into the ground and went around to the far sidelines and went down the sidelines into the end zone for the touchdown.
Did they say
47. 156 yards passing now for Bax. Laughlin on to attempt the extra point. Falcons up 48-0 with 3:17 to go in the second quarter. Snap is back, ball is down, the kick is up, it's high, it's long, and it is good. Blair Oaks 49, Southern Boone nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. Tonight's game being brought to you, as it is every week, by Tobin's Towing, the Blair Oaks Falcons Game of the Week. On MidMoSportsOnline.com. 2 other ball games underway on the MidMoSports Online network, if you will, as Class 5, also Tally. Hudson Tally has been around for a long time, but I think he's a junior, right? Yeah, Hudson Tally's a junior. So they'll have some talents coming back, but it's not going to work for them this year. They certainly do. 5 receivers to the left side. Let's see this formation. Is Shear from the near hash mark. Looks to the left side. Throws the ball on the receiver screen. Falcons chase him down. And they get Hunalt down as he comes out across the 30 to about the 35-yard line. Give him a gain of 3 yards on the play. But running it down was Wyatt Libbert. Falcons lead 49-0, as we said. Wren in motion back to the left side as Shear goes back to pass. Arches the pass down the near side, far sideline. It's intercepted by Nilgis. Austin Nilgis comes down with it at the 36-yard line. Pass was arched down the sidelines. Falcons were all over the receiver. And Shear again got hammered after he threw the football. Had to get rid of it too quickly. And Nilgis was over there to intercept it. They'll mark it at the 37-yard line. That will do it. The Falcons will go to the locker room with that. They won't even attempt another snap here as we go under 10 seconds. And the Falcons go to the locker room here at halftime, leading the Southern Boone Eagles by the score of 49-0. Okay, let's take a look at the first half statistics. And here's Ed Canice, Ed.
A lot of action in that first half, at least from the Blair Oaks Falcons, but statistically, pretty much all Falcons again. But Southern Boone Eagles, they had 3 first downs in that first half. So 8 out of 23 passing for the Eagles in the first half for 58 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2 sacks, 34.8% completion rate. The Eagles have rushed 10 times, picked up 0 yards in that first half. So they are averaging 0 yards per carry. They have 0 touchdowns, 0 yards on the ground with 58 in the air. That's real easy to figure out for total yards, folks. That's 58 total yards of offense in the first half for the Southern Boone Eagles. The Falcons got 250 yards rushing on 28 rushing attempts in that first half. That's an average of 8.9 yards per rush. 250 on the ground, 156 in the air. That is 406 yards of total offense in the first half.
That's kind of the surprise of the night to me.
Yeah, Boers is usually, but they've been pretty good this year. But I'm surprised that they're being handled so easily.
And the kickoff, it is the collision repair kickoff. The Falcons run the reverse up the field. Engelbrecht gets it to Sam Closser, and Closser comes around the left side, made about 3 men miss, and broke a couple of tackles and got it all the way out to the 39-yard line. Got hit high. Wing to left side is Verslues. He comes into the backfield, takes her hand off around the right side, has all kinds of running room. 45-40, 35-30, far sidelines 25, and pushed out of bounds inside the 25, and they will mark him out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
For the Falcons.
Look like old Red out there.
First down and 10 for the Falcons from the 17-yard line. Bax moves Verslues into the backfield with them, and Bax swings it out the left side to Halford quickly to the 10. Carrying tacklers out of bounds as he gets it inside the 10. And he's pushed out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And this will be a 9-yard gain for Vander Halford. High formation for the Falcons from the near hash mark on the 4-yard line. Bax under center. He looks quickly to his left now. Arches a pass to the back of the end zone. What a catch! Touchdown, Falcons! Oh, my!
You talk about climbing the ladder.
What a catch that was. I'm trying to catch who that was. I believe it was Engelbrecht. He went way up in the air and caught the ball. He was hit as he caught it and came down with it for the touchdown. Jaxon Engelbrecht, fantastic catch, 55-0.
And he didn't have much room to come down, and he was in the corner of the end zone when he did that. He didn't have a lot of room to work with.
That's the catch of the year right there. Engelbrecht to hold for Laughlin. Snap back ball down. The kick is up. It's high, it's long, and it is good. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Falcons 56 and Southern Boone nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. With 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, Falcons lead at 56-0 over Southern Boone. And that was your Tim Van Roslin scoring drive summary. And Jaxon was bringing it back for Southern Boone. He tried to make a cut on Warren Davis at the 13-yard line, and Davis chopped his legs out from underneath him and dropped him at the 13-yard line. The Falcons are a little fired up tonight. Southern Boone trying to take as much time off the play clock as they can as we go under 10 seconds, and now they're finally come to the line of scrimmage with 5 seconds. Shearer's going to have to get this snap off in a hurry, and he does just beat the clock as Shearer is being forced out of the pocket. Down he goes!
He beat the clock. He couldn't beat the rush.
And making the tackle and knocking him down for a big loss on the play, that was Ayden Luckett, as he drops Shearer back inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line. And give him a loss of 9 yards. He's got the JV in. And that will include a quarterback, Beau Buhr. Wings to either side. Tandem receivers wide left, single receiver right. They move a man in motion, and they hand it off around the left side, and that is Weider. Weider turns up, gets it inside the 25 to the 20-yard, to the 30-yard line, I should say, inside the 35 to the 30. And carrying the ball was Jaxon Weider, the freshman at 165 pounds. Then he'll pick up 4 yards on first down. Second down, long 6, short 7 for the Falcons as the game clock runs down under 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Play clock goes under 10 now as Buhr gets ready to take the snap. Weider to the left in the wing. Buhr looks to the sidelines with 4 seconds, moves a man in motion and hands off. And coming around the left side and running inside the 25. I think he's got the first down. It's going to be very close as taking the handoff was Toby Edler. So the Falcons come back on, getting ready for the field goal attempt by Laughlin. This will be 43 yards from the near hash mark. Not much wind here tonight. Don't know that's going to be a factor. Snap back ball down. Laughlin's got it out of the way. It's long enough, and it is good!
43-yard bomb.
With room to spare, Nolan Laughlin drives it through, and the Falcons lead it 59-0. And a baby Nolan Laughlin, the senior, the all-time leading conversion man in the history of high school football in the state of Missouri, shows that he can kick it for 3 as well. We knew he could. It's coming a collision repair kickoff. And he'll drive it back to Jaxon and Talley, and Jaxon will take it on the sidelines at the 10. Comes on down the sidelines to the 20, tries to cut back inside, and he's wrestled down and thrown out of bounds by Dylan Kliegel at the 30-yard line. That was a 3-play, 8-yard drive. It took 3 minutes and 4 seconds. On second down, out of the full house, Shearer on play action, rolling to his left, wants to throw, loads it up, penalty flag comes in, and the pass is intercepted! Intercepted at the 35 of Blair Oaks. It's Jaxon Houston, the senior, comes down with the interception.
And I'll tell you something, Dick, he had the position, and the receiver was Brenden Jackson again, and Jaxon was pulling on his arm.
And Houston hung on.
If somehow Jaxon would have got it, that could have been offensive pass interference.
And it was a holding.
That's the end of the third quarter.
We've come to the end of the third quarter here with the Falcons up 59-0 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. This is the Blair Oaks Falcons Game of the Week, brought to you by Tobin's Towing. Nick Aldrich and Ed Canese with you here on MidMoSports Online. The Falcons will bring on their punt team.
The Cardinals are home.
High snap, and Halford had to knock it down. The ball rolls, and Halford's going to run it down the field. 35-40, 45-50, 45, and skips out of bounds.
He's going to get a first down.
It also helps to have that kind of athlete there as your punter.
That's why you have an athlete as your punter.
Second down at about 7 for the Falcons from the Southern Boone 42-yard line. Swing pass right side, quickly goes to Edler. Edler gets a great block in the corner, 40, 35, 30, and he pushes a man to the ground as he goes out of bounds as he came out around the rim. He got a great block in the corner. Number 40 for the Falcons made a great block in his wide receiving position. Brody Rodham, the junior, got him around the corner. First down and 10 from the 26-yard line. Burr takes the snap, runs off the left, cuts it back to the 20, and he pushes his way forward. Runs over a man at 135 pounds, gets inside the 15 to the 14.
He ran into one of his linemen and bounced off him for about another 4 yards.
So a gain of 12 yards that they were back in the 80s and 90s and into the early 2000s. They were down for a while, but they are definitely back. And on first down, they hand off to Weider, and the freshman carries the ball up the middle. And he's inside the 15, down to about the 12-yard line. And give him a gain of 2 yards on the play.
It's in the fourth quarter.
Well, that team is going to be a nightmare. Oh.
Yep.
And Burr is going to keep it himself off the play action and dives up the middle. And I think he's got the first down on the third down and about 5. And Brock Burr gets 5 yards and a first down. Falcons with wings to either side. Burr in the shotgun from the middle of the field. And Burr is going to keep it himself. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown! Falcons! Brock Burr goes into the end zone as the JV puts one on the scoreboard. With 5:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons up 65-0.
Let's see, that was from 4 yards?
4 yards, yes. Trying to go 9 for 9. Snap back, ball down. The kick is up. It's high, it's long, and it is good. 5:10 to play, fourth quarter. Blair Oaks 66. Southern Boone nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. You're watching the Blair Oaks Falcons Game of the Week. Brought to you by Tobin's Towing. And we also want to thank our other fine sponsors tonight. Bryden Swearingen and England Attorneys at Law.
Nolan Laughlin.
Pizza House. Laughlin kicks off, high end over end kick. It hits in front of Talley, and he'll pick it up on the run back at the 5-yard line. He's going to come try to cross the field, and he gets wrapped up and he gets thrown down back at the 8-yard line. Tried to come all the way back across the field and was knocked off his feet. And making the tackle there for the Falcons was Mitchell Brownell, 150-pound junior. We've called his name quite a few times on special teams for the Falcons this year. Parker Spencer, a sophomore, is in at 170 pounds. He's the defensive end on the near side as first and 10 from the 8. New quarterback in for Southern Boone finds Hudson Talley, who doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. He's thrown down as throwing his first pass of the night. Backup quarterback Denton Eddy, he's a freshman, and he threw it to the senior Talley, and Talley lost a yard on the play. But Eddy is replacing Shearer, who had a rough night tonight. Clock running, 3:39 to go in the fourth quarter. Eddy retreats into the end zone, throws, and the ball is tapped up in the air, knocked up in the air, and falls incomplete as Eddy was being chased in the end zone by Gage Leffert.
I don't know if Leffert tipped the ball or if he just hit Eddie's arm.
From the 8-yard line, stands at his 2, takes a snap, and tries to hand off to a man coming through. Back to the boy, he gets racked, and the ball moves loose, and the Falcons jump on it. Now let's see if they're going to say that was a fumble. And they say no, 4th down.
Oh.
And I think that was Hunold who had the ball, and he was hammered, and I think it was Leffert again who hit him while he was going down, and the ball popped out, but they said that he was on the ground.
Hunold took the ball.
So 3rd down and long, and Meldrum takes a knee, and that is going to do it. The play clock reads 38, the game clock reads 30, and the Blair Oaks Falcons will move on to the district championship with an emphatic 66-0 victory here tonight over the Southern Boone Eagles in a game that was never in doubt right from the very get-go here this evening. And the Blair Oaks Falcons will move on now at 9-1, get ready to take on the Booneville Pirates. So the Falcons win it here tonight over Southern Boone. The final score, Blair Oaks 66, Southern Boone 0. For Ed Caniste, I'm Dick Aldrich, and we say good night from Wardsville.